What's up everyone, it is I'm Magician88 and oh my god, I haven't used this green screen in bloody forever because I don't really need to use it for a while. Anyway, we're going to do once again the monthly vlog where I look back on the month that is, the month that was, the month that kind of has been for the past few days. Apparently I have 2 viewers on stream, but Expert reckons I don't, so I don't know who to trust. It doesn't matter because nobody should be watching this anyway. We should be watching the vlog on YouTube. Alright, let's continue with what's happening. So, as per usual, we're going to start with what's been happening outside of gaming, outside of the world of the channel, gaming, etc., etc. Life, as I actually will be calling it. And then we'll move on to things that happen with the channel, maybe improvements that I've made in the channel, improvements in filming, streaming, whatever. I'll add that to this part. And then, of course, we'll go into the gaming section. Everything that's new in the gaming community, especially the games that I follow, the games that I quite enjoy a lot. So, let's start off with life. So, as per usual, my life isn't really that interesting. But university has begun again, so already we're up to week 5 of uni here at on the 27th of May 2013. And obviously that means I have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to work on. Essays. Actually, I've only had to work on 2 essays so far, but then I've also had to work on a couple of animations, a few maps, and then all sorts of weird and wonderful things that Kofa generally brings along. It's quite exciting, and I quite enjoy uni, to be honest. And now I've actually decided to ride my bike to and from the city, to and from Kofa actually, on Oxford Street. It's actually a lot safer than you would actually think, so that's pretty cool. I quite like it, and yeah, alright. What else is happening? Oh, the Australian federal election actually, has now got a date for voting, a voting date. It's going to be held on the 9th of September this year. So, in just a week's time, actually, I will be voting. And to be honest, at this point in time, I honestly don't know who I should vote for. When it comes to the federal election, 2 things sort of jump out at me. 2 particular topics jump out at me, which is the National Broadband Network, which is going to be a massive improvement to the Australian internet infrastructure. Of course, a much better infrastructure than our current copper wire internet. And the other one would, of course, be gay marriage. Now, I'm not gay myself, and I don't actually know that many people who are homosexual and feel the need to be married at this particular point in time, but I reckon this kind of thing is just so damn stupid that we might as well just get over it already and just move on. I suppose then I should be voting for Labour, seeing that they have a much better idea of the National Broadband Network. Like, the idea is, Tony Abbott wants to give us a National Broadband Network, which is where, like, you have fibre optic cable going through Sydney and whatnot, but then just as it reaches your home it stops and then it goes back to your copper wire internet, which is not actually a good idea. It doesn't even sound like a good idea on paper. The alternative, the Labour alternative, is just basically full fibre optic cable all over the place, and I reckon, I don't care if that takes a little bit longer to come along, I don't care if it's a little bit more expensive, sack it! Do it! Just do it! That's what I reckon. So yeah, that's all good. Gay marriage, I reckon. Oh yeah, Tony Abbott's totally against gay marriage, so. And before anyone says, "Oh, you gotta think about all the other policies, man. You gotta think about how Labour is just incompetent with other policies." I don't give a crap, actually. 2 topics stand out, and that's it. So whatever. Moving on now. Smash Anime Convention actually happened this month. 2-3 weeks ago, actually. Now, it was actually really fun. I went there with my Darth Vader helmet, which I've actually got right here. Yeah, so if you actually saw this Darth Vader helmet at Smash, that was actually me inside. You may have seen me take it off because I actually cannot wear that thing for extended periods of time, or else I'll suffocate. And yeah, not the best ventilation system, the Darth Vader helmet. Now, obviously, when Darth Vader was wearing it, he had his own ventilation system inside, so that he could actually breathe properly, because you've got to remember he was actually pretty much a bloody asthmatic at this point in time. In episodes 4, 5, 6, that's pretty much what he was an asthmatic. So yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. Smash, I actually quite enjoyed, and next year Smash will be at Rose Hill as opposed to being in Darling Harbour, so I'm not know if I'm going to go there. It's going to be 2 days in a row, so that's actually pretty exciting. So if I decide to go the second day, I'll go the second day. Woohoo! Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll see you there, or maybe I'll see you at another convention of a similar kind. I'm not entirely sure when the next one is on though. I think there's one on during the summer, during January, I think it is. Maybe I'll go, I don't know. Or maybe I'll be somewhere else, I don't know. Okay, let's look at what's been happening in the channel, shall we? And, as you can see, green screen. Pretty cool. I quite like the green screen. I actually just made it using 2 bits of green cardboard and a frame that my parents were using to hang up clothes. This is actually not that big of a green screen, which is a little bit annoying, to be honest. I would have preferred it if it was a little bit larger, because right now the green screen, I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually moving, because it's like right next to me, right behind me. There's literally not that much distance between me and the green screen, so yeah. But as you can see, it's actually working pretty well. It's actually working surprisingly well right now. I guess it's because my camera's doing very, very well. I'm actually using my DSLR camera. I cannot use it with my webcam. I just can't. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because the webcam is just very, very bad compared to this DSLR anyway. Like, obviously, of course, a webcam's going to be worse than a DSLR. Anyone knows that. Okay, so what else is happening? Oh! The other thing that's been happening in the channel is I recently posted a video of Day 9 falling off his chair during State of the Game episode 100, which of course was a very emotional, very touching episode of State of the Game, one of the best episodes I have ever watched of State of the Game. Thoroughly enjoyable, and Day 9 falling off his chair on my channel actually has received the most amount of views out of every video. It's the only video to actually go past 5 digits in views. So actually, that was really cool. I quite liked it, and it just goes to show nobody actually watches my videos unless they're of something else, which is a bit of a shame. But speaking of State of the Game, segue. State of the Game 100 happened, and that of course leads us into our gaming session of today's vlog, or this month's vlog. And State of the Game episode 100, like I said, a very emotional State of the Game. Hosted by JP McDaniels in San Francisco. JP, Day 9, who fell off his chair, Nooney, and In Control specifically came to San Francisco to film it live in San Francisco so that they don't have to use webcams and so that Skype doesn't fail on their ass with this kind of show. Very enjoyable, very exciting. I was watching a bit of it, bits and pieces of it at uni because they actually started halfway through one of my classes. Unfortunately, it was one of the classes where I was actually on an excursion to the University of Sydney. So, oh dear. Anyway, let's move on. What else has been happening in gaming? Well, there's been a PS Vita update. As you can see, my PSV is still... Oh, is this even in camera? Yeah, my PSV is still here. Still alive and kicking it. And actually this year, I actually can't wait for a whole heap of things to happen for the PS Vita. For example, there's a lot of games coming out for PlayStation Plus users. There's also going to be a lot of games coming out in general for PS Vita, including Killzone Mercenary. I'm actually quite enjoying the multiplayer beta, I gotta say. So I can't wait for that game to come out because the single player is gonna be mad, I reckon. The multiplayer is already pretty damn good. Yeah. Alright, what else is happening? Oh, the PS Vita update now allows you to stream music and video from your laptop or from your computer. That's actually pretty cool because it means now I can actually just sift through all 10 pieces of music that I haven't exactly yet put on my Vita and figure out which one is which. So that's actually quite nice. It's also the same with video, and hopefully this is them sort of testing the system to see whether they can implement some sort of streaming service onto it, because I really, really, really want to be able to watch live streams on my Vita. That would be so cool. What else? PS Plus extras. Oh, yes, you can upload and download. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm looking back at my laptop from time to time, I do this every single time. I'm just looking at this here notepad, OneNote, full of everything, that because I just simply cannot remember everything from a month. Can you? Anyway, so yeah, PS Plus extras. You can now upload and download save data onto your PS Plus thing through the through a button on every game and every app. Surprisingly, it's even on the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter app, and Skype. Maybe it's also on the Skype app as well. And I'm thinking, what are you uploading? What save data are you uploading on Facebook? It's pretty strange, but whatever. Extra home ability, I think I've just covered that. Oh, the photo app actually looks a little bit different too, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I really can't segue to anything else, so let's move on. WCS! World Cyber StarCraft Korea Finals, Korean NA and European Finals. If you weren't paying attention, the winner of the Korean Finals was Maru Prime, the 15-year-old Terran player from Korea. He actually went against Rain, I believe it was, and managed to beat Rain 4-2. I think it was actually really, really exciting because I was at a barcraft at Sydney in the Paragon Hotel. So yeah, Paragon Hotel, they do barcraft, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, we were all pretty excited. There was a lot of people there. Apparently there's a lot more people there usually for other barcrafts, but this is the first barcraft I've been in, and it was actually pretty exciting. I quite enjoyed it. So indeed. What else? Oh yeah, WCS NA. Crap, Polt. Yes, CM Storm's Polt actually won WCS NA, and he's been doing quite well for the past year. He won MLG. He won WCS, so he's actually doing quite well. Yeah. All right, nothing really to say there. And of course, WCS EU. Duck. That's the name. Duck or Duck. I think they called him. He actually ended up winning, so that was pretty fun. But of course, WCS World Finals just finished last week. I said 2 days ago. Actually, 2 days before I started filming this, which is so about the 25th roughly. And Bomber. It ended up being Bomber versus Jaedong, a Korean versus an American. And I think that's actually quite an achievement for the American scene by itself, to actually have an American make it all the way to the finals. And Bomber ended up winning. I think it was like 4-0. So that was a little unfortunate for Jaedong, but still, I reckon. Congratulations to StarTale Bomber. But of course, kudos to Jaedong for actually doing so well. So everybody, raise your Jaedong. Raise your dongers, everyone. Raise your dongers. Alright, so let's move on. Warframe, another game that I play. There was an event this month called Arid Fear. The idea is you have to kill Corpus Scouts to find a Grenier settlement. It's like a hidden a hidden planet, and we ended up finishing it off in about 2-3 days out of the 5 days that they allocated us. So that's pretty cool. And now we have a desert planet, and I actually quite like the desert planet. I really like the tile set of the desert planet. Lots of sand, lots of blowing sand all over the place. That's a really good touch, I reckon. There's also some new enemies, including Grenier that can fly around on jetpacks now. Reapers, essentially. There's also a Grenier. There's these guys. There's these guys that shoot. They're called eviscerators, I think it was, or eviscerators. They do so much damage. It's insane. I literally died to 3 shots. It's nuts. But at the same time, they are only good long range. So if you get up really close to them, and you can start meleeing the crap out of them, and they really have no anti-close range attack. Yeah, alright. And what else was happening? Oh, WCS World Finals was happening at Gamescom, which was also something that happened this month. Duh. And Gamescom, of course, meant that a lot of gaming channels such as IGN, Machinima, those are the 2 I can think of right now. I'd say me, but I'm not really a gaming channel anymore. I'm just a every what the hell channel. Anyway, IGN, Machinima, they just basically went completely insane because they uploaded so many videos on YouTube because of Gamescom. Every time there's or Gamescom, Is it Gamescom or Gamescom? I think it's Gamescom. Um, yeah, lots and lots of videos being produced by those channels to upload about all sorts of news, such as apparently Sony once again bitch slapped Microsoft about PS4 and Xbox. The console war continues, and I for one don't really know what I'm. Oh, actually, I'm a PlayStation guy. Yes, I'm a PlayStation fanboy, guys. What the hell? I'm a PlayStation dude, so whatever. Um, whoops, I accidentally closed it. Oh, what else? So anyway, it looks like we're going to be seeing a Diablo DLC pack, and that's actually being caned by a lot of people. I don't know why. Pretty cheesy line though from the trailer, so. But I'm sure Diablo fans would be rather happy about it. Hopefully, hopefully. What else happened? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head here. New trailers, new looks into the games that are coming up for PS4 and Xbox. It's mainly just PS4 and Xbox One that I actually paid attention to, I think. Yeah, nothing else too exciting. So yeah, alright, I think that's about it. This has actually been a surprisingly short video for so much that I've actually written on this thing here. As you can see, I've actually written quite a lot. But I think I've covered all of it, so we should be good. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you are wondering why the video quality of this is pretty terrible, it might be because... Why does it say source? It might be because I have taken the video directly off stream, and or the video actually doesn't look that bad, and so and that's because I've uploaded it directly from my local hard drive. I've been doing recording and streaming at the same time, so that's pretty cool. And alright, so do I have anything else to talk about? I am going to be rotoscoping Celendis for one of my assignments at Kofa, so that's actually pretty exciting. I'm also going to be trying to make a Witch King of Angmar mask or helmet, and then I'll probably be paying $60 for or $70 for a morph suit, a black morph suit, so that I can become the Witch King of Angmar. Alright, so until next time, that's about it. So thanks for watching. There's a subscribe button down below. Whoops, down below. I'm really bad with this. If you want to watch some more stuff, StarCraft, Warframe, random things that I come across, such as a Japanese shop in Chatsworth where everything is $2.80. It's a pretty cool shop, actually. I got this hat. Got this nice lovely hat that I don't seem to wear often enough for $2.80. Quite a bargain, actually. I quite like it. So anyway, yeah, so if I come across other random nonsense like that, obviously if you want to watch my vlogs eventually every month, I will upload them to that channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at Magician88. You can also follow me on twitch.tv/Magician88, where I stream very, very infrequently. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Oh, well, that didn't work. Alright, see ya.